Hi everybody. This is the space that will be doing the Just Be Solstice Retreat. This is a space that was my living room and dining room when my kids were at home. I'll show you more later. But I wanted to give you a image from all directions. So this is where you'll be seeing me speak from during the retreat, those of you online. This is my first hybrid event. I'm really feeling good about it. I feel like it's nice to be back in person more and more, and it's nice to be in person on my home turf, so to speak. And I'm finding my way through the hurdles of setting up a hybrid event. So please join me. And to invite you to think about retreat in general. My experience and what I hear from most people is that there's a lot going on in our worlds and in our collective world right now. It feels like things are heating up, compressing, intensifying. So my perception is it takes more effort for everyone to slow down and get present. Just be. And the solstice is such a potent moment in our year. Moment where we have the most imbalance between light and dark. Here in the northern hemisphere, the most light and fullness, and there in the southern hemisphere, the most dark. And both light and dark are so precious, aren't they? And to be able to embrace their fullness, really dive in, open fully to light and to darkness. Always is our task to not favor the light over the dark, or vice versa. So first step in thinking about, do I need to do some retreat time, is to just feel, do I need to get quiet? Do I need to go inward? Do I need to be still? Do I need more silence? Yeah, just breathe into that. If you're considering joining us, look at your schedule for June 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, and see, can you carve out any time? And do you want support to go in and find stillness and find quiet, silence? Of course, embodied spirituality, we always start with movement, breath, sound, and give the body room to release, express whatever it needs to release and express. Yeah. But what's different about embodied meditation is that we're favoring the stillness a little bit. So we do as much embodiment practice as we need to feel like, okay, now there's more room for stillness and silence. And that, for most of us, takes some transitional movement. And it also takes attention to our lives, to our bodies, to our emotions. And that's super important in embodied spirituality. It's not separate from life, emotion, human relationship. It's part of. Yeah, take a breath into that. It's the yes to the light and the dark, right? Yes to love and yes to challenge. I saw a quote recently. It said, Sometimes you win, and sometimes you learn. So in embodiment practice, we really just open to everything that needs attention. It's still just being with what is, but it's what needs attention right now. And then in embodied meditation, when we've completed with some of our most pressing issues, stress, speed, anxiety, depression, once we get deeply enough into our core flow, life flowing through our whole being, then we can allow stillness. So embodied meditation is never about holding ourselves still. It's about allowing stillness to emerge. Listening to the silence. Feeling the silence of our own minds. You might say, well, my mind's never silent. Well, actually, if you haven't tried doing embodiment practice before you do embodied meditation, try it, because you can find stillness more easily. You can find silence more easily. But still, with an embodied meditation, if something needs to happen in our bodies, we say yes. We never say, no, I'm meditating right now. Wait till we get to yoga and then I'll do this. We just feel like, oh, that breath came and I want to hold it. Oh, and it makes noise when it comes out. So when we're doing embodied meditation together, we hear each other make noise, breathe, sound. I sat next to someone once a long time ago that didn't know me while we were meditating. And afterwards she turned to me and she said, "You breathe a lot." And I said, "Yeah, I do." Not flattening out the breath if it doesn't want to settle on its own. Sometimes we settle to a depth and then we feel, oh, there's some emotion there, there's some habitual pattern there that actually needs to breathe now. And embodied meditation says yes to it. Embodied meditation says yes to everything. If you need to jump off your cushion, roll on the floor, and burst into tears, amen. So I hope you look at your schedule and see if you can carve out some time to join us on that weekend, Friday the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. And even if you can only carve out an hour and a half each day, the mind of retreat will infiltrate. If you say, okay, I've got this hour and a half to feel, to be present, to allow, to be still, to go more deeply into my being and into the beauty of space, then an hour and a half is great. If you can only carve out an hour and a half and you think, well, but I should do more, then it doesn't work. Then then the hour and a half doesn't get to naturally, effortlessly arise in your being, in your day-to-day life. So that's the first step, and if you decide to join us, I'll send you more videos to help you prepare, whether you're going to do 3 12-hour days of retreat, or you're going to do just a touch. Hope to see you soon. Bye.